got my red, white and blue. I know it's not the most flattering, but it's for Trump. I've made a few videos about this. They all got a little bit yelly, a little bit bombastic. No one wants my 2 cents worth in to the mix, I'm sure, and I'm sure people can also say, well, what right does a woman in Australia have to comment on our American politics? Well, your American politics does affect the world, and it affects people in many ways. People who hate to see the destruction of individual nations. And, you know, I am just so desperately sad about what has happened, and I am devastated for you that it seems that rather than a true American patriot, which is what Trump is, a true individual operator who cares deeply about the country and the citizens, and he truly wants to make America great again. This is not rhetoric, this is fact. And what I see is you would rather go back to being anally raped by your American familial dynasties, your political dynasties. You would rather go back to people sending your daughters and sons, your grandchildren, to countries to war, so that they can line the pockets, the mansions, the corporations of themselves and that of their families. They are pillagers of their own nation. They are abominations. You would rather go back to, rather than having someone educate you on how your American justice system actually works, you want to go back to being kept in the dark like little mushrooms, like swamp dwellers, just kept out in your little areas of designation and kept in the dark just to grow in these, not to bloom into anything else and to be powerful and knowledgeable for yourselves. No, you'd rather just listen to the bullshit given to you by the MSMs, who are only just, you know, doing the bidding of these dynasties, of these monstrous people. Okay? You know, I get told otherwise all the time by people who will make these very intellectual comments and sound rather educated and everything. Well, I don't want to hear it when I say this. A vote for Biden is a vote for China. Are you freaking serious if you try and tell me otherwise? You're just buying into the bullshit. You were saying, shovel some more crap into my gob. I can't get enough of it. You are saying, take my life. Here it is. I can't even give it for the glory of God, because I'm going to give it to the glory of the American elite, the few families, the few groups, the big behemoths of industry who are making decisions about my life right now, about the future of my family, and I'm just going to lie back and take it. You know, this is what you're saying. So, you know, say goodbye to your American patriot. Say goodbye to the man who is a an absolute legendary independent individual with your futures, your welfare, your safety and security in his heart and mind every day that he served you. Okay, so you know what is happening now, this is going to impact the world. This does impact everybody, you know, with what's going to happen in the future now. You know, people are making jokes. Okay, sure, it might be just a funny quip, but you know, Biden's already ringing around to see who he can start a war with. Hi, are you free on Friday? Look, the dude is obviously not going to be your figurehead for much longer. I mean, what has happened here? When you got Trump in, he upset the apple cart, because this isn't cricket. You see, what's supposed to happen is no matter who is in, whether it's that fraud Obama, whether it's, you know, these, let me just not go anywhere else, but you know exactly the people that I mean. Whoever's in, whatever was meant to happen is always, it's just going to happen, right? Okay? People are going to profit, people are going to suffer. And which side of the coin are you on? Well, if you're just the mere citizen, you know you're the one that's going to suffer. And you are going to be gaslit and mind fucked with until the cows come home, all right? And then what's happened is, whoopsie doodles, here come someone that is just doing what a president is supposed to do. He is leading, he is keeping you informed, he is trying to right some wrongs here. He is trying to give you control of your own country, of your own destiny, of your future. But you just said, oh, nah, no thanks, thanks for nothing. Just because, you know, you've been lied to by media, you've been lied to by politicians, you've got someone out, you know, that can't even probably stay awake for his own inauguration. We all know he's got dementia, and we all know that he's very fond of a few N-words. Only one of them is ni hao. So what a freaking joke. I'm so sorry about this. As I said, well, they keep becoming so bombastic that I simply couldn't post them. But I can't keep recording them either. And I do want my feelings known, because, hey, this is the Humanimal channel. I'm Humanimal, and that's what I do, is just come here and give some opinions. Look, I think this is a very sad day. I really do. It's devastating. I'm very upset about it. I think he really deserved to see through another 4 years to bring some things to fruition. And you know, if you can't listen, if you've got your own hands in your ears, and you can't listen when you've got other people shoving silly putty and you know, in your ears as well, and filling your minds with bullshit and just propaganda. Okay, so, you know, what's going to happen now? What choices are you really going to have now in life? I hope this can be reversed. But, you know, this is going to go down in history. America, you have made the wrong decision. It's just my opinion. I know my opinion. It doesn't count for anything. I'm not, you know, well, I'm not qualified to say anything, because basically, hey, I'm not a politician, right? That's sometimes what it comes down to. They seem to be the only people that you can, tell you about clusterfuck 19's China virus, as Trump calls it, and or speak on anything at all. Forget the experts. It's all, if you're a politician, you know everything. You know, so I know, you know, I'm only coming from a lay person's perspective who doesn't live in America, but you know, we follow American politics avidly down under. We really do. And moves that you make affect us. We are very intricately woven together, you know, and we have been, you know, for eons. Okay, there is a huge history with America, you know, from General MacArthur, all of the alliances that we've had. Okay, and well, we don't want to be a communist nation down here, you know, and we would like our own strong economy. We would like to not have our young men and women sent off to useless war, and we would like to we want freedom and we want a future. Okay, so I'm sorry you've just gone back to your usual comfortable prone position with your